now, Club Cretaceous has a new request for us. But we should probably hit up the vending machines, though. Alright. Let's see. Maybe it'll be just one?
Good to see you.
Hopefully it's from what's-his-face, Victor. Girls' night out.
As to this request.
You received another request from that detective you helped with the Phantom case. Another series of strange incidents has occurred, and he would appreciate your assistance once again. It would seem people are starting to take note of your previous accomplishments. That comes with its own challenges, however.
There may be a catch.
This request may act as a sort of trial for you. Please handle it logically and with care. Mirror pendant.
I humbly ask this of you. As to this request.
That request is from Yume, the part-timer over at De La Mancha. I had asked you to assist her with a previous case, but it seems she's been troubled by a demon once again. This sort of thing is not uncommon, mind you. Many people naturally possess a strong spiritual presence, making them that much more prone to misfortunes of this nature. It would appear she is one such person, precisely the type that would require the aid of a summoner. De La Mancha's prices
I
drop.
humbly ask this of you.
My thanks. I suggest you head to De La Mancha and get the details directly from her.
As to this request.
This request involves helping a client locate someone. However, the target of her search sounds like someone you know quite well. As such, I decided that you would be best equipped to help her.
I humbly ask.
Alright, so
Do you have
all
any
in
remember your
Shinsando.
duties as a summoner?
So first things first, let's go to De La Mancha. And we also need to go to the Central line as well.
This is an automated shopping system.
Uh,
Will that
I mean, since we're here...
Will that thank you very much? Thank you for coming.
Now, in we go.
Welcome.
Limited items have come back. Alright, yep, and we
Will
got
this dude
to
take the
every
bunch?
single time they come
Will
up.
this dude takes a bunch? Will this dude takes a bunch? Is there any please
But since
come
we're
again?
here, god dang it, I didn't mean to leave.
Please take your time.
But at least there's no loading screen to get back here. So we got 15 dusty tomes
You
to
wanna
sell
sell
off.
eggs a bunch? You wanna
Ceramic
sell that eggs
jars,
a bunch? You
story
wanna sell that eggs a
paintings.
bunch? Is there anything else?
This is the worst. It's infernal. Oh, Ringo, perfect timing.
Actually,
Believe it or not, I had another super important thing stolen from me. I'd recently saved up a ton of money from working here to buy a birthday present for my little brother. But on the way home, I heard a strange noise shuffling up behind me. Totally took me by surprise. Shuffling may not be the word. Maybe rustling? No, wait, it was more like a whoosh. I was able to chase the thief down this time too. I may not look it, but I'm actually pretty athletic.
but
Before I knew it though, they disappeared down line 14 in the abandoned subway. It's off limits, so I wasn't able to go after them. So, yeah, you're supposed to be like an expert when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? That's what Miss Ginkgo says.
I'm begging you.
Please,
just
Ringo,
once.
you've got to swoop down there and catch the thief for me.
Thank you.
I mean, we absolutely can do that. And... well... what is it? It's Shinsando we gotta hit up next. And then I think Barhydron for more of that green apple cider should be nice. Just for stuff to snack on. After we speak to everybody here. Or speak to the important people. This should be Akko.
Hey, hold on!
You're the one who was with him, right? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me start over. My name's Akko. I work at a shop just nearby.
So anyway,
The thing is, I saw you around town the other day, and you were with someone who looked exactly like someone I used to know. It was a while back. I couldn't have been more than 8 years old. We were at the same orphanage, and he was my first love. Oh, Arrow? But he got transferred to another orphanage really quickly. I sent him letters, but I never got any reply. I've been worried about him all this time. I didn't know if he was taken away or if he was in trouble. I went to all the worst case scenarios.
Please.
Could you ask if he'd be willing to meet up with me?
Huh?
You don't know who I mean. The guy who was with you at Bar Hydron. He's got short hair, wears sort of dark clothes. It sounds like he's talking about Arrow. You should go to Hydron and ask him about this. Alright, so we've got a new hangout event.
Oh.
Didn't think you'd show up. You've got guts, I'll give you that. What? Don't act so surprised. I know all there is to know.
Now listen here.
There's been a number of dine and dash incidents in Karakucho as of late. The perpetrator? A green-haired woman about 20 or so dressed in flashy clothing. Us? He thinks it's us? Naturally, that sounded familiar, so I searched the security footage. Who do you think I found? So how about it? Still gonna play dumb? A crime's a crime no matter how petty. And although I'm not one to let you off the hook, I actually don't really have time for this. If you're sorry for what you did, then you can apologize to the store owners in Karakucho and pay what you owe. I'll let you off with a warning this time, so long as you pay a visit to both the ramen stall and the convenience store. Not like I needed to tell you where to go, though. So this request is to force us to go there and buy food from them, and learn that we can buy food from them if we haven't.
Welcome.
Alright, so we've got a new hangout event. The inspiration macaron was actually pretty good.
Have a nice night.
But we're actually not going to do any of these. Not on this episode, anyways. Favorite meals. All those are fine. But I don't think we've got anything new to eat. Yeah. Items and money more frequently found during Demon Recon. Well, we have the prayer bouillabaisse off screen, so let's eat this and then see what everybody says.
Looks tasty enough.
Oh man, you guys, I just had a breakthrough. You can dip the bread in the soup. This sort of presentation makes it feel as though you're toying with its very life. It feels a little wrong, but that's what makes it exciting.
Huh.
Oh, this makes sense. They use the aromatic grass to cover up the smell of the fish.
Did you know that?
Apparently, fishermen would historically cook this with the fish that were too pungent to sell.
That wasn't bad at all.
Alright, and with that, I'm feeling fairly confident in going back into Subway Line 14. And now we got a big old fight waiting for us. Well, and also her request is somewhere around here, isn't it? Well, we'll worry about that later. Upper area west path. And this is where it was fairly mundane and tame. No barrier nonsense to speak of.
Enemy!
Nope.
Now we can relax.
Unless, well, if our strategy is good enough, we probably could take on a risky enemy. Well, we might be able to kill one of them anyways. We just have to make sure everything is set. But maybe a 15 level difference is too much to ask for. Well, the more we learn about the enemies, the better off we'll be, so... Eventually we'll get there, but I'll probably try to beat them at level 37 or 38, just so we can maximize the gains. Alright. And then we'll save yet again. Well, why not? We'll save over this one. Arrow's level 31. How did Arrow's level outpace Ringo's? Baphomet.
I would like to congratulate you on getting past my barrier. Welcome. Before you is a chamber of silence. prayer.
So since Hama magic is not a thing in this game, this thing is either going to be weak to Bufu or Zio.
Surrender your soul. I assure you your offering will make a most excellent addition to the room.
I don't think we'll be doing that, buddy boy.
You know the drill.
Alright, so we'll open
Don't
up
be a
with
sure
Stun
Slicer.
Gaze
Want a
just to
piece of
check.
this?
That tracks.
You know the
You don't
drill.
have to tell me.
Don't be a hero.
Fire is obviously a bad idea.
What's our opener?
Zio might not be though. Alright. Zio it is.
What's our opener? Let's get
Some Bufu action.
There it is.
Both of them even.
Well,
We shall be optimizing the stack next turn.
Prepare yourself.
Beast Eye. So this is going to be a mainstay of boss battles from here on out.
That must have hurt.
What do you think?
Alright, so first,
Help me out here.
Initiate
some of this
spin.
action.
Who's this
Try
guy?
all you want.
It's all right.
Let's go for
Gonna go with that
just
size
this.
Got it.
I
Here
know
I
we
come.
can win this.
And then she'll do the same thing, because, yeah.
I know we
Switching
take
to
it away.
offense. Natural.
Don't miss. He didn't miss. I'm a happy
What are you
camper with
thinking?
that.
Take him down, boss.
On. Good hit. You must be hungry.
400 damage.
Die.
Makajamon.
Saw that coming.
So that's not great. Concentrate. Oh my god. So, you are going to Tarunda,
No,
and then I
just
think
getting
we'll have
started.
her, Herb Sake.
Reliability. I'll get that.
It's enough.
What do you think?
That'll
Now,
work.
you guys, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Fine.
That's
I'll get this added to
Some
it.
Zionga action still.
Like star servants.
Alright, so this, if it uses Makajamon again, Fire Breath, okay.
Nice wasted effort.
I'm sorry.
You.
Oh, Agilao. Alright, well.
I know
So
we
obviously we immediately want to stand him back up with a revival
Come on back.
bead.
Ready to keep at it, size up.
And he's got that special skill that makes
You know the drill.
in battle
Don't be a hero.
HP healing better.
That's it,
Sure.
Melody.
Got it, Ringo.
Yeah.
And then
good plan.
Zionga
That's
gets some. And as soon as we can optimize the stack again, we'll be able to use the other Frost Epitaph.
Bow to me.
Fire Break.
Apologies.
Dang. Really wants to be able to hit us.
Just as I planned.
Alright, that's okay.
You know what to do.
You know
Only
the
3
drill.
turns on the
Don't
stack
be a hero.
optimization. And I doubt this battle is going to go for that long.
That was snazzy.
So we might as well while we can, right?
Good plan.
Take him down,
On it,
boss.
Saizo.
And
we
Melody
work
will
together.
actually...
Got this. I can't lose here.
Nah, not all the lifestone. We need to beat him.
Whatever stops your whine.
Appreciate the help, Melody.
You know what
Okay.
to
Take it
do.
away.
Go
And then
for
a
it, Arrow.
Bufula.
This could work.
Nice. A 5 stack is pretty
You
excellent.
must be hungry.
Die.
Another Fire Breath. Everybody except Melody.
Surrender.
And another Concentrate. Okay. We gotta re-up on his, Tarunda.
Ready? All right.
Yeah.
In my sights.
Non-negotiable to reduce the damage.
Go
So
overboard
you
now.
take
And then
him
everybody
down.
else is going in.
Yeah.
See that
good
And
plan.
then one
Cause
Zionga
thunder.
for you. Get some.
I'm not your babysitter.
47 damage. That's an okay amount.
You.
Another fire breath.
Damn it. End here.
Dang, dude.
Surrender.
Concentrating like crazy now.
It's my turn, shall we?
Alright, I want to revival
Don't
bead
slack it
Ringo.
Man, I needed that, Saizo. This
Still
might
with
take
me?
a while. Dance!
And then we'll have to rely on this last
You know what,
stack
that'll work.
to do what we
Don't miss
needed
it.
to
Don't have
do.
to tell me twice. Nailed it.
If Ippon Datada...
My way.
Nice! Golden, I think it was Ching
Take what
Long.
we can from this.
We got a magnetite mass out of that. Golden. Rakukaja. Healing Augment 2. Fire Breath. We're absolutely not learning that. And then you, yeah, level 14. Should just immediately max out, as it did. So we can take her off Hariti now. You feel the eerie presence begin to fade. Return to the railway and see what's going on.
You okay?
So now the barrier has been dispelled. Summoners, Hariti. Let's put you on. Oh, Mazio, why not? And then once he's done with Xuan Wu, we'll put him on Strawberry Frost. So this transformed space is now completely fine. Oh, what if we go back to... I'll bet you anything if we go back to like the main area, we'll be good to go. Yeah.
Enemy! Careful.
Immediately.
So
Nope.
close.
And just because I want to make sure we've got it fully explored.
Look out!
Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Down here.
Now we can relax.
Alright. Nope. Please ignore us. It did not ignore us. That's okay, though. The barrier's effect seems to be gone. Head back to the passage and see if you can get through.
Whew.
And so that... It only heals like 2 or 3, but...
Oh. Incoming!
Nope.
We can relax.
Hell yeah.
Miss Summoner, goodbye.
Bonan-Shi. Yeah. And we're already maxed out. So that's... Well,
Enemy.
there'll be plenty of
Careful.
time to explore the other end.
Now we can relax.
Alright, well... Fairly mundane. Mangetsu, Mangetsu. Wherefore art thou, Mangetsu?
Get ready.
Gots to be hiding around here somewhere, but at least they used the barrier to great effect because
Incoming.
the barrier was, oh my gosh, we gotta go down again, but the barrier was in a place where we couldn't actually, like, completely preventing us from getting them on Getsu. So, with that taken care of, let us, well, yeah, and then he can heal everybody. Is there something interesting back
Talk
here?
to them. Bye-bye.
I would indeed say the ceramic jar is a pretty nice find. Strawberry Frost MVP. Alright, but before we go downstairs...
Careful.
Crap. So, in Ippon Datada, we've got one in our party, but it's our first time
Do it,
fighting
Saizo.
one.
Okay.
Well, it's our first time fighting one that we can actually beat, so...
Nice. You like
in my eyes, still counts. We don't know what their affinity to
That's bad.
fire is. They don't like it, but they certainly don't hate it.
Time for now, Ringo.
I got you, Melody.
Alright, well, ultimately I think that works out.
Time for some punishment.
Now some gunfire. Get some. And yeah, it has to be a gunfire skill. We can't get free stacks off of them just using their basic attack. Which I guess works. After all, like I was saying earlier, it incentivizes putting gun skills on people who can already fire off guns.
Here I go. Don't think so.
Super heals. Though it's getting really real for Saizo.
What? All right.
Looks like it'll work.
Give him hell, Ringo.
Alright, that's fine. It'll only heal about 50. So we're not worried.
You want to die, Saizo?
You know what to do.
All yours,
Stun
Saizo.
gaze
Hey.
again.
Good, just getting started.
No,
Just
You
getting
are
started.
going to portable first aid
Whatever
kit,
stops
everybody.
you. All right, just getting started.
Whoever brings them down
Take
gets
them
drinks
down.
on
Don't
me.
miss now.
Yeah, we want to go for a kill over spreading the damage right now.
Come, my
2 kills, even better. We'll only suffer 1 Mabufu this turn at most. Yep, there it is.
Don't think
Are
so.
you even trying?
Alright, well,
Oh,
That
man.
should
Do it,
I'm
Saizo.
thinking
Okay.
this is over.
Ouch.
Good work. I'm not your babysitter.
Sure, let's go for Ippon Datara. Because that one is kind of hardy.
You know what to take it away.
That should work.
Let him have it, Arrow.
Alright,
Let's roll.
and then 1 Mazio.
Take him out.
You must be hungry.
There we go.
I'd say that wasn't
Good
half
stuff,
bad.
ultimately. Alright, so Torpor Strike. Like, I'm actually not really inclined to learn. Resist the Leg. You definitely want that. Alright, and we'll get Rakukaja over Defense Master and Resist Force. Let's drop Dodge Force.
Here you go.
So we'll do a bit of shuffling.
Are you hurt?
Or do we really have to do that? Demons. Or rather, summoners. We can put Strawberry Frost. And I think we'll switch with Arrow. Yeah, that's fine. So let's up her Zon capabilities.
Let's roll.
And then he'll be fine with Strawberry Frost. And Yadagarasu's not maxed out, is it? No. Alright, nobody's on anything that's maxed out. So we're fine. We do have Magnetite masses though, so it may be in our best interest to blow this popsicle stand and hit up Tatara. See if we can get ourselves more demon slots.
Look. Oh.
See, case in point, Moshu, which wants to join us again. Third time we've had to tell her no because we're maxed out. Demon Alloy, True Nitrium. We got a bunch of stuff out of this. And then Assassin Steps. So we can't increase her movement speed. Alright, well. Oh, we never healed Saizo. So with that ambush done, there's nothing else back here. Okay, cool.
Look out. Incoming.
I wonder, can I check? I probably can. Items. Materials. We have 3 magnetite masses. There's no way we can't get 16 demon slots. And I think that's what we're gonna do. When we get to the next point that it's very obvious that we're gonna be fighting,
Careful.
we'll hit up Tatara. And then see about the fruits of our labor. Reaping them. Eating them. Going to town on them. And I doubt, because 16 demon slots is probably going to end up being the maximum. Because if you think about it, vintage wine, a new hangout event has been unlocked. If you think about it, stack optimization doubles the amount of, or increases it by 1. I don't know. I guess we might be able to get one more stack optimization because it only gives us one additional one. So if you've got someone who's got stack optimization on, and then we can get at the most 3, 6. We can get 12 at maximum right now.
Can relax.
If Ringo hits an electric affinity, and then Saizo hits a force or gunfire ability, Milady hits a fire or physical ability, and then Arrow hits an electric or... Wait. Is this it? This is a dead end? There's no freaking way. But yeah, then we would get... And we had stack optimization on to get 3. This really is it. Interesting. And we'll have you, Medea.
Now we can relax.
Alright, let's go to the other end.
Incoming! Incoming!
Dang, dude. They pop up right in front of us. There's got to be something else down here. Uh-oh. Do not want to mess with you. Our Fortuna, but that's it.
Hey.
So maybe it's the other
Now
end
we can
then.
relax.
Because there was one other side to this dungeon that I just completely ignored, but... I'm sure something is gonna pop up there. Maybe not now, but soon. But for the time being, there's nothing left to do but to walk all the way back there.
Close. Incoming! Now we can relax. Enemy! Careful. Now we can relax. Enemy! Incoming! Now we can relax. Look out! Incoming! Incoming! That was close. Enemy!
Alright,
Incoming.
we're officially back.
Now we can
So
relax.
this must be the way forward then. Is that a platform? Whoa. I think that might be Mangetsu. Well, we finally found him. Everybody's level 31. Let's go ahead and chat this man up. Oh, no. It's somebody. Who is that? Is he fighting Zenin? Whoa.
Well, well.
Iron Mask! And that must be...
Zenin. He's mine.
Why does she hate Zenin?
Time to die!
I think not.
Out of my way!
They already got Mangetsu, but also, why does she want to kill him?
Well, well, well. I must say I expected better of you, Milady.
Don't talk like you know me!
Calm down. You trying to kill him?
Of course!
But why, though? We literally just saw you being head over heels for this dude.
Careful, everyone. This guy's unbelievably strong. He's gonna tear us apart if we don't stay cool.
Or he might just tear you apart in spite of it.
Well,
I take it you're Iron Mask. That right?
That I am.
You want to take that mask off? Hard to negotiate with someone when you can't look them in the eyes.
The only face I have is the one you see. I can hardly just take it off.
I wonder if that means maybe the person in the Iron Man mask isn't the person that we just saw in her second plateau. Huh. Okay, I mean, clearly, we've got to ask this.
What'd you do with Mangetsu?
I have to commend his ability. There aren't many who could genuinely harm my Zoma.
That's what Zenin is? So Victor's to blame for how strong that friggin' thing is.
That's not an answer. Whose blood is that?
I think you know.
So, Mangetsu never did anything, he never said anything, he just showed up to get clobbered.
No.
So I wonder, does that mean that there can be no more Mangetsus?
All you had to do was kill him to get his covenant. You didn't have to go that far.
Right! He clearly had Zenin eat his corpse.
Oh, but I did. As I said, he was remarkably powerful.
So this is some kind of warrior's respect?
No, I'd say it was a bit more pragmatic. More specifically, a contingency plan to counteract his resurrection.
Resurrection? So maybe that has been the same Mangetsu throughout the ages then.
You clearly have the power to raise the dead. But I wondered, is that power truly boundless? What if no physical body remained?
No. It's not because of Mangetsu. He ate Mangetsu so he couldn't soul hack him. That's smart but crazy.
And there it is. Sounds like I was right. Kuzunoha's very existence was an inconvenience. Now that he's finally dead, I would much prefer he stay that way.
Dang. That is pragmatic.
What did you do with Mangetsu?
Did he not eat him?
He was devoured.
Yeah, oh my gosh, dude. So Zenin is a Zoma then. A Zoma who's gone through quite a lot of fusions, looking at how evolved he is.
You're a monster.
A matter of perspective. You seem like more of a monster to me.
Because she's an Ion?
You resurrect the ones I kill. You restore the data I purge. You've been quite a persistent thorn in my side.
I'm flattered.
But no matter what miracles you work, no matter how hard you try, I am always one step ahead.
Are you sure about that?
Do you understand now? You can't stop me. You can't change fate.
Say, Iron Mask, what's fate got to do with it? Why are you really trying to gather the Covenants? What's your endgame?
Is it not to summon the Great One and purge this world and remake it?
You do realize you're only exposing your own ignorance.
So we're not even on his trail then. We have no idea what he's up to. Not really.
If you want to oppose me, you will do so on my terms.
Right. Time to get it.
You'll find Zenin a bit of an outlier compared to the other demons you fought. He is a Zoma, after all.
I was not expecting that, dude. So there is a Zoma in this game, just not one under our control.
Zoma?
Yeah, you never played Soul Hackers 1, Ringo? It's a pretty good game.
Ask him if you'd like a first-hand account.
He just got me off guard.
Alright, Saizo's like, don't get too quick now.
But yeah, this guy's bad news.
I can tell that much.
Go, Zenin.
Servitor's shield. Attacks have lost all effects, so he can attack us, but we can't go after him.
They're strong. Goes. Be on your guard.
I told you it's
Level whatever. I'm sure, okay, this is probably a battle we just have to survive for a certain number of turns rather than win.
There is some secret to his power.
Woo! Just what I needed.
Let's go for Rakukaja, or Rakunda rather.
Guys, don't you dare run.
Feeling lucky, Melody?
Milady!
Okay,
Sure,
so
Melody?
he's
What's wrong,
crazy.
Milady?
You know what to do.
And then let's
Help me out here.
Rakukaja.
This size.
Mazanma.
Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
And she's weak to that too. Okay.
Ready? All right.
That
Intel on this one.
is an issue.
It won't let me see.
What about
Might work.
Mabufu?
This! I think not.
Don't push
Melody
it,
will have bead
They
herself.
certainly hit getting risky.
You're in for it
Ringo?
now.
Alright, I doubt Zahn is gonna work. Well, let's try it just to see. No! Mabufula. So it's probably 4 elements.
What a waste.
Fainted. When afflicted with faint, you will be out cold, unable to act for 1 turn. Faint goes away after 1 turn, but if the situation's dire, you can treat it more quickly with healing skills or items. So faint is just a worse paralysis?
Ready to go. Here goes. Ready to go. Here goes.
Unable to act. It'd be the same thing because we've just spent a single turn like healing everybody's faint.
Ready
So
to go. Here goes. Here goes nothing. Here goes
let's
nothing.
see how you like Ruin.
And a pay. Bullseye.
It doesn't really care about Ruin. Whoa!
Out of my way!
So I was right. We just had to survive for long enough. The fact that we didn't know this thing's level was a dead giveaway.
We're definitely hitting him. And he's gotta be feeling it. Think.
Are you curious?
About what that servitor's shield is? Yeah.
You could say that.
Then allow me to clarify.
Contract's ward. Attacks sharply increased and it healed up. Attacks have lost all effect.
What the?
He's bluffing. It's just theatrics.
You know this is no bluff.
What? I'm seeing an exponential boost in Zen and spiritual power. Everyone, be careful!
The hell is this?
So we gotta guard if it lets us continue fighting.
Now, let us continue. Be a good sport.
Order. Target commanded.
It's my time.
Then let us guard.
Just try it.
I swear, I'll kill you! Don't you dare run.
So what is her problem with him?
Not much choice. Just getting started.
Like, we don't really know what happened between them to make her this mad.
Help me out here! Don't waste this, Saizo. With this
Try all you want.
There's gotta fine.
Alright, and then lastly, we'll Raku Kaja again.
I will
Try all you want.
Greedy claws. God dang.
That's some power.
Whatever strength you possess means nothing to Zenin.
Because Zenin's got...
monster.
He's got 2 covenants, so of course he's really strong.
Monsters can still bleed and die!
Arrow and Saizo are running on empty, and Melody's lost her cool. This could be bad.
I swear, I'll kill you! Don't you dare run.
Alright, so let's revival bead you.
Stand up already.
Thanks, Melody.
What do you
And
think?
then we'll re-up on everybody's Raku Kaja.
That's what I needed.
Let's do it.
Can't stop me. As long as we work together. Right. We got this.
And then another... Well, we've only got an herb sake, so...
Whatever it takes.
If there was ever a time to use an item, it was now. Infernal loyalty. Didn't kill anybody, though. That's cool.
Where's the spiritual overflow coming from? Is this what the Covenants are capable of?
Well, this isn't ideal.
But everybody except Melody is probably going to agree to run.
Ringo, I advise immediate retreat. We won't beat Zenin without a plan. That means you need to come back from this, alive.
Okay, everyone run for it.
Why the hell should I?
Dude, Melody, do you think we can win, bro?
Cause if this thing murders you, Iron Mask wins. You never get to kill him. Is that what you want?
Oh.
Damn it.
There we go. Talked some sense into her. But is he going to let us escape is the question.
We made it. Somehow.
Golden. Seems like we glossed over a bit, but okay.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're all okay.
God damn it!
Right, hopelessly outmatched. And that was only against something with 2 covenants.
Arrow, I'm sorry about Mangetsu.
Oh, right, Mangetsu did get eaten. I can't believe Mangetsu got without doing anything.
We lost the Covenant. And now I might never find out how he knew me.
Right, I forgot about that plot thread too. But also, oh, wait, hold on. But also, that means that Zenin had 3 covenants. Iron Mask has 1. So, Fig is the only one left then.
Oh, speaking of, take a look at this.
And honestly, it might just mean that Arrow is a Kuzunoha, and Arrow will probably be Mangetsu Kuzunoha at the end of the game. Wait, is that
this on the ground back there, so I snagged it on the way out.
I'm assuming that's Mangetsu's phone.
A smartphone. It looks broken, but...
Wow, nothing gets past you, Saizo.
How do you think I've survived this long?
You didn't. You died. We all saw it.
She's not wrong.
Let me see the smartphone, Saizo. I'll scan it for any viruses.
Here you go.
All right. Fig, dude. If Fig dies, it's game over.
No malware of any kind, but it's significantly damaged.
I mean, I'm sure if it's intact enough to scan for malware, then it's intact enough for us to be able to just download the data from it.
Anything useful left in there?
Scanning for uncorrupted files. One hit. It's a video file, recorded 30 minutes ago.
Mangetsu's final moments.
Might line up with the time of death. Hope our masked man didn't leave us a snuff film.
Not likely. If Iron Mask had got a hold of Mangetsu's phone, I doubt he'd have dropped it. If I had to guess, maybe it's a final message from Mangetsu himself.
Who knew that he wasn't going to make it out of this fight.
Restoring file. Done. Beginning video playback.
Well, at least we'll be able to see him, hear him and see him do stuff.
Arrow, you have to live. Iron Mask. He won't be accounting for you, and that's how we'll get him. My phone has everything you need to.
What's going on?
So I completely forgot about the fact that Arrow and Ichiro are supposed to be instrumental to the prevention of the apocalypse. Maybe they're both Kuzunohas.
I don't know you, Mangetsu. Who are you to me?
Feeling any better, Arrow?
Yeah, I'll be alright. Sorry about that.
Was that the only data you could recover, Fig? Judging from Mangetsu's message, it sounds like there's more to hear.
For the moment, yes. The hardware was completely destroyed, so restoring it will take some time.
Can you fix it?
Just leave it to me.
Good luck, Fig. If we can just see the rest of that data, we might be able to figure out what Mangetsu wanted to tell us.
Okay, so in the meantime, while she's doing her thing, we'll have to figure out what we need to do.
Maybe we'll even learn something about how he knew me.
Here's hoping. Alright, Fig's got a handle on things here. The real problem right now is Iron Mask and Zenin.
Right, we need a killer app to be able to beat them.
So Zenin ended up taking Mangetsu's covenant, the purple one.
He's both a vessel and a protector for the Covenants. That's the last thing we needed.
Yeah, I couldn't help but feel this overwhelming pressure from him, too.
Great. So he's basically untouchable. I wonder if this is checkmate for us. Could be.
I'm sure we've got a way out of this.
Ringo, we are not permitted to give up.
That's what we want to hear right now, definitely.
Oh, don't mind me. Just complaining is all. I haven't forgotten our mission. Still, what are we supposed to do? Fig, you have a covenant. Can't we power you up like Zenin?
But we would need the other covenants, though.
Don't be silly.
Why? It's a legit proposal.
Yeah, figures. Nobody's got any suggestions?
What? Ion can't whip up some fancy solution?
Nope. Our calculations are too optimized. As far as we're concerned, the only solution is to not fight.
Can't really argue with that.
That reminds me. Iron Mask referred to Zenin as a Zoma, didn't he?
It wasn't yellow. Are we going to be able to get our own Zoma?
I did faintly sense that he might not be human. What exactly is a Zoma, I wonder?
You know who can explain it? Uncle Vic.
Simple. It's an artificially created demon, though I don't know much more beyond that.
What if we ask Victor?
He would know.
He knows nearly everything when it comes to demons, so who better to ask?
I agree with Arrow. Why don't you pay a visit to the Gomaden, Ringo?
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll go see.
And then we can do a little fusing while we're there. The effect of the meal wore off. We don't really have to worry about eating anything. At least not right now. We'll just rest. And Cirque de Gomaden. Red, green, and purple. We only have one more covenant. Potentially, because it sounds like there might be 2 unknown covenants, maybe. Arrow did complain about how, like, the Phantom Society could have rewritten things, so we think there's only 5, but there could be 7.
Welcome. What brings you in today?
Yeah, about that. Victor, do you have any idea what a Zoma is?
Naturally.
Of course. He gave the previous protagonist one.
Ah, perfect. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if this turned out to be a dead end. Okay, let me have it.
Oh, someone of your intelligence wants to learn something from me?
That sounds kind of patronizing.
I know. Aren't you proud of me?
It certainly is pleasing. I must say, though, you're not the first person to ask me about this.
We'd at the very least be the third.
Just 6 months ago, there was another who asked the very same question. Let me think. Yes, I believe he was called Iron Mask.
Of course Victor knows what's going down.
Jackpot. The Zoma that's with him is exactly what I wanted to ask about. His name's Zenin.
The one that wasn't finished, you mean? What of it? Though, wait. If he has a name now, I imagine he's technically been completed, right?
I wouldn't say completed, I'd say perfected just about.
What do you mean, technically? He totally wiped the floor with us.
Hmm? I can't imagine that Zoma possessing all that much power. All right, tell me everything.
Zomas are pretty pathetic in the beginning.
I see. That's quite a tale.
This is no time to be laughing. And now that I think about it, why would you help the Phantom Society?
It doesn't make any sense, but everybody in the realms is apparently neutral to the end of the world.
Come now, is the glare necessary? I'll do just about any job as long as it's fulfilling. Surely you can't hold that against me.
Surely we can.
Well, it's thanks to you we're in this mess, so I think you deserve a glare or two.
You and the Phantom Society are no different as far as I'm concerned. Just another group of summoners.
Based on what? How we look? Humans are always slaves to appearance. It's one of the things that makes you so stubborn.
On the contrary, it has nothing to do with that. Rather, it's more about a personal creed.
I'm sure Victor is more interested in just the art of fusion rather than anything else.
I like your style. Alright then, tell me what you know. As much as this creed of yours will allow.
I do indeed know of what you ask. However, I doubt the information I have is what you're looking for.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
What do you mean?
I merely provided some insight on Zoma. Iron Mask completed Zenin entirely on his own effort.
Right. We need a Dolly Cadmon, I believe, and then Victor will breathe the breath of life into it.
Well, that's a bust. Fine, then at least tell me what you told Iron Mask.
Certainly, that's easy enough. Ah, and you needn't worry about payment this time. Your story was more than enough. Long ago, God created humans from the earth. In that sense, you could argue that God is the father of humanity. Children grow by observing their parents, or I should say, they imitate them.
So Zenin became more like Iron Mask?
Anything the parent can do, the child can too, you see.
You mean the humans tried to copy an act of God? What did they do?
Create life?
Create a soul. In their hubris, humanity attempted to play the role of God and create a soul from nothing.
And that's how the Zoma came to be.
Precisely. And following their creation, these weak man-made demons grew stronger and stronger as they absorbed more and more demons. But in Zenin's case, he was provided with more than one source of power.
The Covenants, potentially?
The Covenants.
Indeed. Take his base design and combine it with a Covenant, and you've got the being you saw before you. The Covenants drew out Zenin's latent power, and his soul was built in such a way that everything enhanced his fighting capabilities.
So the way to beat Zenin is to beat Zenin. Like, we can, like, the only way to part him from his covenants is to kill him.
You know this much?
But of course, just who do you think I am? No doubt his body has already been built to withstand the stress of exceeding his physical limits.
So he's got just enough to carry a human soul, but can wield more power than any human could ever hope. Explains why we can't communicate with him.
Yes, to call him both a vessel and a protector is certainly fitting.
So, does he have any weaknesses?
Like, please, Victor. Because otherwise, this dude is unbeatable.
The moon. The Zoma race has a rather decisive weakness in that their power wanes with the new moon.
I hadn't even thought of that. There's absolutely been no moon mechanics in this entire game. No moon phase, no nothing.
While the phases of the moon have always influenced demons to some degree or another, Zoma are particularly affected. However, that applies only to your average Zoma.
So Zenin's outgrown the new moon weakness?
Having absorbed the Covenants, it's possible Zenin has evolved. He may not even be a Zoma anymore.
The new moon. It looks like that might be our only chance. Thanks, Victor. We've got a faint sliver of hope now.
A great power may grace us.
Alright, the Soul Matrix has expanded. A new hangout event has been unlocked. Alright, so first...
You wish to register?
Yeah, we'll register all these. Xuan Wu. And...
Are you
Zhutun Shay, why not? Alright, and now what I want to do... Well,
Until
first...
next time.
Alright, let's actually... I guess we have to go back to the safe house, but before that, I want to go to the comp smith. I just want 2 more open slots, which we should be able to get with these magnetite masses. And then we'll go back and fuse up a Milkkin Frost. I need one. I have to have it.
Yo. What you think?
Master Conversion's the upgraded version of Conversion. This baby will let you change demons for your whole party at once. Slick, right?
I recommend it.
Damage Condenser's your best shot for focusing up your Sabbaths. They'll only damage a single target, but it's gonna hit a hell of a lot harder. If you're all about buffs, you're gonna want Turn Extension. It won't always activate, but when it does, your buffs are gonna last longer.
Get me material. How's your comp today?
Alright, new upgrades.
Will this be all?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Stock Expansion 3, okay. MP Optimizer. We can do Ice Unlock for her. This extra Mystique slot has me very interested.
Will this be all? Thanks.
So we can have multiple Mystique slots.
Will this be all? Thanks.
And And if we wanted to, we can unlock Force on her, which we do want to unlock. And well, attack plus 5, relatively cheap. Fizz Pierce, what's that do? Your physical attacks pierce enemies' resist affinity. Huh.
Yeah,
let's do Fizz Boost. Okay. And I think for right now, that's it. That's what we're gonna do.
See you back here.
So, right now we've got 16 demon slots, and if we can get to 18, then that must mean there's more stack optimizations available, right? Gotta be. But, alright. We'll fuse up a little bit, and then we'll see what we can find out about these Zomas. I'm assuming it's going to unlock a new place for us. Compendium. Alright. Search Fusion.
Which strikes your fancy? Now, make your choice.
And I was level 31. Yeah, come to Papa. We're too broke! Unless we make a Lanan-Shi or a mermaid. Well, Trouble Granny's noble sacrifice won't be forgotten. Medea, Lullaby, Resist Ruin. But let's drop Resist Ruin, Zeo, Speedmaster.
Are you prepared for this?
Alright, and now we should not be too broke. Check results.
Make your choice.
Now we can actually make one. Yes. Yes!
What skills shall they inherit?
Only ice. Weak ruin damage to all enemies. Medium chance of inflicting paralysis. Oh, whoa, it's weak to... Okay, that's not good. Resist ruin. And Speedmaster, I guess.
Are you prepared for this?
Leave it to me.
Alright, and now we're gonna do normal fusion to get rid of some of our... Dang, we gotta fuse away Ippon Datara for that. Gotta fuse Ippon Datara for that as well. Satanta. It doesn't look like we've got too many options. Yeah. We're not going to be doing too much fusing just yet then. Alright, that's fine. We got one that we wanted. I'm not going to worry. And now back at the... Well, let's save really quickly. And then it's going to be safe house time. Alright, with the save set, let's go to the safe house. Meals, by enjoying meals, whatever, whatever. Alright, we just want to know about the new moon operation. This is definitely going to unlock a new dungeon.
Ash is her own person. You don't just get to take her back.
Wait, what's going on?
I know that.
Whoa. Wasn't expecting it to be just you two. Where's Arrow and Melody?
Oh, welcome back, Ringo. They're out gathering information on Iron Mask.
Weird. Not a duo you'd expect.
What were you guys arguing about, though?
Is something going on?
It's my fault, Ringo. I asked a question I shouldn't have.
Okay.
Fig asked me if Ash was what I was trying to take back. Sorry I got kind of heated, Fig.
Don't apologize. I'm the one who asked. But if you already knew what I was saying, then why?
Then why what?
Part of it is just desperation. I have to fix this, because I know it's my fault.
Yup, we saw in his second plateau that somebody came back into their lives and he heard whoever it was out.
How?
I failed her. Ash needed hope. Something to believe in. And I couldn't prove my world of light was worth that. That's why she's here now.
It'd be nice if more of the cutscenes were like that, with the characters actually physically standing in the world.
World of light?
Look, being a summoner is all about kill or be killed. And someday, you end up paying the price for the things you've done. The lives you've ruined.
Like, even with the extended Victor thing, we were looking at a flat image while the two people talked to each other, so this is at least livelier.
That's just our natural reward. Summoner's karma, they call it. And we wanted a world where that was a thing of the past.
But you got the opposite.
I really believed we weren't doomed to hide in the shadows forever. We could live together in the light. But it wasn't enough to convince her, I guess.
Your house getting bombed kind of puts things in perspective.
That's why she's trapped with Iron Mask now. She's a prisoner of her fear, of the summoner's karma. So I want to save her from that.
Saizo, I don't know if you should be thinking of saving her.
Right, Ash has made her choices. She's got her own beliefs.
How do you mean?
Is her fear really what's keeping her trapped?
She's more like, it's more like she's resigned to it.
I think I learned something from Ero and Kaburagi. Even if people feel the same way, or want the same things, or want the best for each other, sometimes they're still going to clash. To me, Ash seemed to really regret killing you. Did you ever really ask what she wanted? Or did you take it for granted that her dream was the same as yours?
You're right. I need to hear how she feels. Took me long enough to realize it.
Right, oh my gosh.
Thanks, Fig. I know what I gotta do now.
No, I just spoke my mind, that's all. I'm glad if it helped.
Oh, looks like Ero and Melody found something.
It's from Raven.
Oh, Raven! They went to Komodori.
He wants to hear about what happened with Mangetsu. And he says he might be able to help with the Phantom Society.
He did help us. We should probably go check in with him. Let's meet up with Ero and Melody at Hydron, then head to Komodori from there.
And then there was a request also at Hydron. But, okay, we've seen that. I'm actually going to go ahead and save it again. But we're going to go ahead and call it a part here, but definitely join me next time for more Soul Hackers 2. Bye for now, guys.